Hello, I'm Scott Finnegan, and this is my chemistry project. I did mine on the periodic table. Now, I would go into what it was made of. I would go into what it's made of in that, but most likely everyone either watching it or you watching this knows that it's made up of gases and metals and that, so I was going to go into the history. So first, we have to start with Henning Brand. Now, he's important because he was the first person to discover phosphorus. Now, granted, it wasn't really portrayed, or not many people knew he discovered it until later on, and I'll get on that later, but he discovered the first element while trying to create a philosopher's stone, which is this thing right here. Now, he was a German merchant, and he was considered an amateur alchemist, and he discovered phosphorus in 1699. As you can see here, a drop of the concoction that he was using to make this stone here, it fell to the floor and burst in flame, which, honestly, I don't understand that, but I hope to learn that, but which led to the creation of phosphorus. Now, Robert Boyle is the guy who actually made the discovery of phosphorus public about 11 years later. So he may not be that important, but he helped start other people wanting to find more elements, like these men right here. Well, all the men who discovered the 47 elements in 1809, almost 200 years later. In 1863, John Newland discovered another 56 elements. He later divided them into 11 groups based on the characteristics of them. So how he did that, I never got to find out, but it sounded interesting. And then we have Dmitry Mendeleev. He was a Russian chemist. He actually started the development of the periodic table. So he started just getting the elements and arranging them by their atomic mass. All this stuff that we have now was not created yet. And so then we have more important editors. These two men here are Sir William Ramsay and Lord Rayleigh. They discovered the noble gases in 1894. They were added to the periodic table as group 0. Why, it never really was defined. And so then we have Glenn Seaborg. He identified the lanthanides and the actinides. These were the elements with an atomic number greater than 92, which, as you see, most of them are probably lower on it and not inside the entire table. They're commonly, says it right there. And then this is what it looks like now. So this is what it used to look like. As you can see, it's definitely a lot smaller and a lot not as organized as it is now. So that is the end of my video. Thank you for watching.